はい、どうもメロンです。今回やっていくのはブロークンソードウロボロスの呪い。こちらをね、やっていきたいと思います。
We must go now.
Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
Yes, Papa.
We will join you shortly.
Xavier, the painting.
La maledicción. This way.
Senora, it is too late. Go.
No! Papa!
Senor, in here.
Search them. Of course. Paris in the spring. Passion, romance, l'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent, just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico at a private view.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, George?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch.
Nobody move. Non, monsieur, not la malédiction. Oh.
Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown me her dark side. A brutal robbery, a senseless murder. Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together.
The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero doesn't pay. My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve. The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
いきなりすごいことに巻き込まれたね。もう強盗が来て、このアンリさんを撃って、でこのレインさんが気絶して、でなんだかニコだけなんか犯人を追いかけていってどっか行っちゃうしって。 まあとりあえずはどうしようかね。ご死
The
体
priest
調
was
べるか。
giving last rites to the gallery owner.
いやそうじゃなくて、
The priest was giving last rites.
ああもうなんなの。
The priest was giving last rites to the gallery.
え
Poor guy.
あそう。
This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting?
なぜこの絵だったんだ。
And why?
わからん。
The stolen painting had an alarm, which should have sounded when the painting was removed.
お
I needed to find out why it hadn't.
ー、なんでやろ。
So that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut.
ケーブル切られてる。誰かはわからない。計画的にやったんだ。
This was an inside
内部の
job.
犯行。
It was the speaker cone for the
警報
alarm.
のスピーカーだ。絵が盗まれた時、音は鳴らなかった。ああ。圧力パッ
The
ド。
pressure pad
圧
appeared
力
to be
パッドは
working
正常
fine,
に作動しているみたいだ。
but the cut wire had
でも
ensured
ケーブル
that
が
the
切ら
alarm
れてた
wouldn't
ら
sound
絵が
when the
盗ま
painting
れ
was
ても
removed.
警報が鳴るわけもかない。ね、まあそうですけど。鳴る
The
じゃん。
button bypassed the pressure pad system,
なんだよ、
cutting
鳴る
the
のか
wire
よ。
and disabled the pads.
とりあえずこれはいいか。お、防犯カメラ。
With luck, the security camera had captured the robbery. The cable for the camera ran into the room marked private.
ここ
The door was locked with a keypad.
ああ、
If I wanted to get in there and look
暗
at the
証番
CCTV
号
footage,
ね。
then I'd need to find the number.
へいへい。どうしようかな。とりあえず、そのピザの箱。
The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was in it.
ピザ入ってんじゃない？
Well, no surprise there. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
食ったんだ。ああ。
No one had noticed the pizza box fall onto the floor. I decided to leave it alone.
ほうほう。で、どうしようかね。おお、神父。
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobart. My company insured the exhibition.
My name is Simeon.
お、シミオンさん。
Is there anything I can do?
ないべべ。
Pray for his soul.
A senseless murder.
On the contrary, this killing makes
Oh.
plenty of
大きな
sense.
意味あるってさ。
What do you mean?
お、どういうこと？
A great evil has taken place.
ああ、悪魔の仕業？
I am a Dominican priest. I know these things. And now, excuse me.
One minute I've been planning dinner with Nico.
残念だったな。
The next I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
神父が離れたってことは調べられるかな。香
In
水
Henri's pocket was a tiny bottle. It was a bottle of Brett. The label
内なる
claimed it
獣
would
を目覚めさせ
wake
る。
the beast within.
へえ。月中。人のもの盗んでったぞこいつ。
There was a small
Memo だ。
piece of paper in the dead man's hand. It was too intriguing not to take a look.
のなんだなんだ。
It read 2:30 p.m.
2時30
Be
分。
ready.
準備を問わる。
Innocent enough until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m.
Hmm.
There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes. I quickly replaced the note.
あ、これは戻すんだね。へー、メガネ
He
だ。
definitely looked better.
え、
I
メガ
put
ネ
the
取らない
glasses
の？
back where they were.
閉じさせて。
I always wondered who bought those white framed glasses. Now I knew.
失礼だな。
I didn't want Henri's blood on my hands. Poor guy.
もう特にないんじゃ
A
ない？
cryptic note in a bottle of overpowering cologne. No personal effects or anything else of substance. I definitely needed to check out that office.
オフィスね。レインさん、起きて。
It was Hector Lane, France's greatest art critic. We'd met before. It hadn't ended well. For a moment, I thought he was dead. But from the snoring, I guessed he'd only fainted.
起きろこの野郎、香水で
Time
起
to
こしてや
awaken
る。
the beast. What?
よし。ん、爪切り落とした。
What was that? It smells like the 70s. Where am I?
え、ここはどこだって？おかしくないこの人。知ってるべさって。
You fainted. The nail clippers were monogrammed with the letters HL. Hector Lane. They must have fallen out of his pocket.
取っちゃえ取っちゃえ。本当に取りやがった。本当に取りやがったこいつ。
Welcome back to the land of the living.
なんてこと言うんだ。
I wouldn't exactly call this living. Don't just stand there. Get me something to eat. I've had a terrible shock, you know.
食べるのを持ってきてくれ。じゃあピザでもどうぞ。
I found a slice of pizza.
I asked for food, boy, not a cardboard simulacrum.
バカ野郎、ピザ食べ物だべよ。
Oh, okay, if you don't want it.
I didn't say that. Now give it here. Given the circumstances, that was surprisingly acceptable. Now, what's been going on? Oh, Henri, is he...
Dead? Afraid so.
Poor chap. Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
うん。
Excuse me.
Do I know you?
Yes, our paths have crossed in the Glees Gallery.
Of course. The man with the absinthe. I don't suppose you...
Afraid not.
Pity. I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble remembering your name.
I'm George Stobart. I insured the exhibition.
I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Lane?
Fire away.
どうしようかな。
I don't suppose you know the code to that door, do you?
絶対知ってそ
I am, after all, the curator of this exhibition.
う。やっぱり。
But I couldn't possibly give you access to the office before the police.
なんだって教えやがれ。
I figured I wasn't going to get the door code from Lane by playing nice. I needed to turn the heat up.
なるほどね。教えてくれないんだ。 どうしようかな。神父、
Father?
教えてくれ。どうしたらいいんだ。
Yes, my son.
どうしよう。どうしよう。
What
Gotta
did you
keep it
mean when you said that a great evil had taken place?
Your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
ー
Peter 5:8. The devil is all around, Mr. Stobart.
よくわかんない。
Did Henri say anything before he died?
He said, "Stop the car. I want to get in."
おお、 どういう意味だ。
We may never know.
まあね。
What brought you to the exhibition, Father?
The painting.
Which one?
La Maledictio, of course.
The painting that was stolen.
I had to confront the evil.
うーん。
What do you know about the man who painted La Maledictio?
El Serp. He was a man playing with fire. The fire of eternal damnation.
うーん。
Tell me about the stolen painting.
Whoever gets close to it will burn in hell.
おお。地獄の炎。
I think there's something strange going on here.
Yes, Mr. Stobart. At last you see the truth.
君にも真実が見えたのですね。いや、見えねえよ。何言ってんの、このクソ神父。
No, Father. I mean that the robbery looks like an inside job.
The devil's work is always an inside job.
いや、話になんねえ。
A wire in the painting's alarm was deliberately cut.
うん。
Cut by the devil himself.
Well, as far as I know, sightings of guys with horns and tails have been a little down recently.
You mock me, Mr. Stobart. But as you will discover, the devil likes to have the last laugh.
いやいや。悪魔ってあん
Do
た。
you know the code to get into the office?
No. But you could always pray and ask for divine guidance.
With respect, Father, I'm looking for a slightly quicker solution.
うん。いいや、もう。なんか神父話になんない。ちょっと出ていくか。暗証番号ね。
The street was quiet and upmarket. Not the kind of place for an opportunist thief. I've always...
ああ。うん。ウェイター。
Excuse me.
Monsieur?
There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
Oh, really?
You don't sound surprised.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is theft. Do you not agree?
そうかな。
Well, when you put it like that, it's...
これ
Did you see
使え
anybody run out of the gallery earlier?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera. She was chasing somebody.
Oh, that must have been Nico.
ああ、2個だ。
You know her? You surprise me.
Can you tell me anything about the man she was chasing?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently unknowable.
No wonder this guy's cafe was empty. The gallery owner, Henri, was shot dead trying to stop the robbery.
うん。
Life has no meaning the moment you lose the illusion of being eternal.
うーん。
Right. Did you know him well?
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the cafe, unlike his friend, Monsieur Lane.
What do you know about Hector Lane?
お、
Lane? Oh yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without paying.
金払わないの？
Last night? What sort of time?
After midnight for sure. If you see him, give him this bill and tell him to pay up next time.
An unpaid bill. I wondered if Lane had money problems.
いや、コーヒー代ぐらいは払えるよね。そこまで貧乏ではなさそうだったよ。
This could be the leverage I needed to get the office
Whoa.
code from Lane.
これで脅すのか。ガロー
What do
聞
you
いて
know
みる
about
か。
Le Lizard Bleu?
He's bourgeois, vacuous, and overpriced. Just like its curator Lane. He's always in here, you know, talking art to his latest flusée.
So you and Lane aren't best of pals, huh?
The man is a second-rate critic, peddling meaningless aphorisms.
Thank you for your consistent indifference, monsieur.
Perhaps next time you come, I will give you a coffee. Perhaps not.
おお、ごちそうしてくれ。よし、これで暗証番号が聞けるかと。どうだ？
Take a look at this.
What of it?
It's your bill from the cafe next door.
So,
You sure drank a lot of champagne last night
しこたま。
without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but that sounds like a lie to me. Tell you what, you give me the code to the door, and the police.
いやいや、そんなんで教えるかな。
this is ridiculous. You have no motive and nothing that connects me to the crime.
うん、まあですよね。
Have it your way. I will get that code.
何の進展もないのこれ。嘘でしょ。もう一
You've
回。
already told me one lie, Mr. Lane. You give me the code, and I won't tell the police about the phony alibi.
No, I refuse. You have nothing substantive to connect me to this crime.
うーん。
Are these your nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initials monogrammed on them.
Huh. The perfect implement for cutting the alarm on the stolen painting.
What are you saying?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr. Lane. It was an inside job.
Are you accusing me? How dare you?
Now, I believe you. I absolutely do. But will the police? You have the motive. There's the evidence. Evidence of sabotage. Along with the gaping hole in your alibi.
おー、強く出たな。
Look, give me the code for the office.
いやいやいやいやい
I
や。
can make your problems disappear.
You, sir, are a blackmailer.
Yep, got it in one.
The number is
教えるんだ。
6397. But your accusations have absolutely no substance.
ちょろいな、おい。
I had the code. The police would be here any moment, so I had to work fast. What was that number again? 6. Everyone, hold it up.
ああ、来ちゃった。もう。うわ、いかにもヘボそう。
Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crime Squad, and I hereby declare this crime scene open. I mean, closed. Now, nobody move, especially you on the floor. Mo, I want a total lockdown. Nobody in or out. Apart from me, of course.
I needed to get back into the gallery, but a familiar figure was guarding the door. It was Sergeant Mu. Our paths had crossed before.
お、今度はニコさんですね。
Sergeant Mu, we meet again.
Ah, Madame Collard, an unexpected pleasure.
I was in the gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I am sorry, but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet. Nobody in, nobody out. And I must correct you, madame. It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
Mon Dieu, that poor man. I witnessed the crime. I've got to get back in there.
I'm sure you can make an official statement in good time.
I saw the thief. I think I can help the investigation.
I am implacable, Madame Collard.
くそ。
I chased after the shooter and got a photo of him.
Inspector Navet will be delighted.
You've got to let me into the gallery to show him.
そうだそうだ。
Absolutely not.
So, I cannot go in without Inspector Navet's permission?
No.
And to get Inspector Navet's permission, I need to go in.
Exactement.
Have you ever heard of Kafka, Sergeant Mu?
Madame Collard, I do not see what soccer players have to do with this.
No, he's a... Never mind. Who is Inspector Navet?
The most promising young investigator on the force. A genius. A man blessed with almost superhuman insight.
本当かよ。そうには見えないけど。
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector's sweaty proclivities. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
So, what's he got that the other investigators don't have?
Blood spatter. He is the world expert. He reads the entrails of the crime scene like a book.
Here's my press card. Do you have a statement for the paper?
Yes, madame. Stay away from the crime scene and let the police do their job. And always leave a light on when you go out at night.
I really need to get into the gallery and speak to Inspector Navet.
Tut. He is not to be disturbed. He is applying his famous scientific methods. Any moment now, the case will be cracked. I certainly hope so. I am dog-tired and want to go home.
This was madness. Sergeant Mu wasn't going to let me in.
どうしたものか。お
Why are you so tired, Sergeant Mu?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest.
いや、たった3日間じゃん。
Navet is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy and vigor.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I will watch the door for you.
That's very thoughtful of you. Ha! A cunning attempt to make me a deserter, madame. A gendarme never leaves his post.
Well, how about a hot drink?
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on duty. My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last incident.
That incident you mentioned,
なん
what
だ
happened
何があっ
exactly?
たんだ
I don't want to talk about it.
なんだよ話せよ
All I can say is it was very unfortunate. I am on duty, and I need to focus.
Thanks a lot, Sergeant Moo. You've been so helpful.
さーてとりあえずやつに電話してみるかジョージどうよそっち
Hi, George. I'm outside the gallery.
Thank God you're safe, Nico.
Inspector Moo is out here and he's not letting me in. I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the guy got away.
Poor Henri is dead.
I know. Why kill him?
I've been trying to find out. Turns out the alarm was tampered with.
So, no ordinary robbery.
And no ordinary painting. The priest claims that La Malediction is evil. I need to get into the office and see what the CCTV has to offer. Maybe you can help me out when you get back in here.
さてどうしたものかおオフィスの窓見え
It
る
was
の
an
かな
office. The room was full of strange trinkets.
でガラクタでいっぱいなのルーニーなんとかして
Ronnie, I'm at the exhibition over in Montmartre. You won't believe the scoop I've got.
うんうん
You're kidding me. That place is a dump. What could possibly have happened to make it exciting?
いや殺人殺人
A painting's been stolen and the gallery owner's been shot.
What? Okay, speak to anybody who saw what happened. Scope out the place. And call me as soon as you get a story. If you're quick, we can make the evening edition. Bye, Nicole.
なんとかしてくれないの入れさせてもらいたいんだけ
The scoop
ど
I've been waiting years for.
まあ得だねっちゃ得なでだけどこっち行ってみるか
An intricate stained glass window, irresistible to any tourist.
こっちまた来たよ2個だけど
Madame,
Bonjour, monsieur.
whatever it is you want, we are closed.
時間外
Then why are you standing here?
You would not understand, madame.
Try me.
Because I look at you and I know you are like all the others.
なんだなんだ何もしてないぞ
The
私
others?
The pretty women who shop, who gossip.
噂好きでエステ狂いそしてアーモンドクロワッサンが大好き
That bad, huh?
ひどくね
And the men with their grooming
男た
products
ちは
and
ピ
their
カピカ
shiny
のくて
shoes
洒落たスーツに身を
and their
固め
skinny suits who
カフェ
come
に
to
や
my
ってくる
cafe and ask me for
彼らの話す言葉ときたら
lattes, macchiatos, frappes.
いいじゃん別に私なんてカフェラテだぜブラックは苦くて飲めねえしさいいじゃん美味しいじゃん
Is this what we fought on the barricades for, madame? Ripped up the paving slabs, bled on the streets.
Isn't it?
No, madame, it is not. We fought for ideas, for philosophy, for freedom, equality, fraternity.
熱いなお前
Vive la révolution.
革命万歳
And do you know what drove us on as we fought? What fueled the streets of Paris in that glorious spring? what made our hearts soar.
Cheap wine and free sex?
No, madame, no. It was
Chiganda.
French café noir that inspired us. The simple demi-tasse. The black
う
sweet
ーん
taste.
だからブラックコーヒー美味しくないんだって。
So that's why you closed?
Yes, madame. I serve only thinkers, philosophers, revolutionaries. And you, madame, with your polite top and your pointy
失礼だなこいつ。
are none of those things.
This is a cafe.
Yes, to the right people.
On any other day, I would have given this guy a straight one to the chin.
言えてる。
But there was a chance he could help me get into the gallery.
もしかしてコーヒーをもらってやつにムーに飲ませて、トイレ来てーとかなるんじゃね？違うかな？
Monsieur,
コーヒーくれ。
Life is fleeting, madame. The sands of time are running through your fingers.
well, that may be, but
We know not what we want, and yet we are responsible for what we are.
there's been a crime.
That is terrible, madame. But you know what they say.
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
Life begins on the other side of despair. C'est vrai, non?
Well, I guess so.
頑張れ
He
ニ
was
コ。
pushing me to the point of despair.
During the
Gambare,
riots, we
Nico.
battled the forces of oppression.
Oh, really? That must have been terrifying.
It was, except that they made me stay behind the barricades with the other baristas.
おうおうおう
We made coffee by the liter to fuel the resistance.
うん。
I've never brewed so much coffee. Of course, our brave heroes spent half their time going for a pee. But with our coffee inside them, they fought the running dogs all night long.
None of this was helping me get past Sergeant Mou.
Au revoir.
困ったな。記者です。
Here's my press card.
La liberté.
お
Madame, you are not the person that I took you to be.
お
You must accept my deepest,
お
my
これはなんかい
most
けるんじゃない？
apologies.
Well, of course I accept. But why?
La liberté. The great journal of freedom.
そうなのそうなんだ。
At the height of the battle, as the tear gas blew and the blood flowed,
ああ
it was La Liberté which carried the voice of our revolution to the world. I know now that you are not the kind of woman who would ask me
アーモンドクロワッ
almond
サン
croissant.
美味しそうだけどね。
You are a true daughter of France, and I am
やったやった。
humble.
コーヒーくれコーヒー。コーヒー。
Monsieur,
The road to enlightenment is a long one, madame. Perhaps you will
could we have a little chat?
anytime.
早く
madame.
コーヒーくれよ。
How about some coffee?
For you, madame, of course. There is only one coffee that I can serve you. Black,
う
strong,
ん、なんでもい
and
い。
in a tiny cup. One moment.
なげー。
Here is your coffee, madame.
ありがと
Thank you, monsieur.
う。で、そうじゃなくてさ、
The coffee was hot and strong.
テイクアウトしたいんだ。
Could you make me a coffee to go?
For a fellow revolutionary? Of course, madame.
よ
One
し、
moment.
くれくれ。 やつに飲ませる。
Here's your takeaway coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur.
あとはもういいわ。ゴーゴーゴーゴー。これ飲んでいいよ。はい。飲んで飲んで。
Sergeant Moo, I brought you a coffee.
Coffee? Fantastic. Just what I need.
でしょでしょ。
But wait. I must not. My little...
なに
Problem.
何
I'm sure one little cup of coffee won't hurt.
I'm tempted, madame, but I cannot risk it. I am sorry.
いいから飲め。
So, this incident, it involved you, some coffee, and your little problem?
It is a tale of woe, madame.
I'm all ears, Sergeant.
Well, since you seem quite understanding, I shall elaborate.
Please do.
I was in charge of canine security for the president himself.
おお。
One day, en vacances, he went for a private discussion with a lady minister. I stayed alone with his dog, but I had drunk a coffee to stay awake, and nature came to call.
うん。
So I tied the dog to a tree and went for a secret pee-pee.
うんうん。
When I came back, the dog was having a
まさか
liaison dangereuse with the lady minister's terrier.
But how did they find out?
あら。
Well, 2 months later, the president's Labrador gave birth to 6 beautiful mongrels. And I was busted to sergeant just after the president's divorce came through.
You are a victim of a great injustice, Sergeant.
You think so?
But of course, you knew you must not fall asleep at your post. You were guarding the president himself.
Well, the president's dog.
Ah, it was the same thing.
Yes, I suppose.
And by drinking that coffee, you made the ultimate sacrifice for our glorious republic, your career.
うんうん。
How you put it like that?
いけ、早くコーヒー飲めっ
Now
て。
France is calling you again. She is saying, "Drink, Sergeant Moo, drink."
すげえな。すげえな、ニコ。
She
説
is.
得力が。
Drink or fall asleep at your post. Which is it to be?
I suppose it is.
Bravo,
いけるか
Sergeant.
いけるか。すごいところからコーヒー出したな。
Oh dear. Oh dear. Excuse me, madam. I must use the petit
早え
gendarme.
な、おい。
It has gone straight through me. Could you watch the gallery door for me?
Oh, you can count on me, Sergeant.
ああ、おっしゃった。
How did you get past Sergeant Moo?
うんちょろかったよ。
Well, you won't fool me so easily, madame. I shall question you later.
Nico, am I glad to see you.
うんちょろかったぜ。
So, what's the problem?
The inspector's watching me like a hawk. I'll never get in without some sort of distraction.
I'll see what I can do.
はい、今回はここまで。それじゃまたね。バイバイ。